True love. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a princess born to a noble king. Princess Catherine had a best friend, Mora, the daughter of the Prime Minister of the kingdom. The two friends loved each other dearly and were inseparable. They played together, ate together, studied together, and were always there for each other. The two of you are like one soul in two bodies. We will always stay together, forever and ever and ever and ever.
But what will you do when you fall in love and get married?
Married? Yes, one day, two young men will come and marry you. Then they will take you to their separate lands where you shall live happily ever after. You may not see each other for months or even years, you know. Impossible! If marriage will separate us like this, we shall not get married. Mora is right. We shall not get married. No young man can separate me from my best friend. Come, come. Well, love is quite a sneaky thing. One never knows when and where it might strike. Some years passed by, and one day, lost in the forest, love made its appearance. This is the perfect spot for our camp. Oh, yes, it is.
Princess Catherine, I brought you these roses. You love their fragrance, don't you? I shall keep them in your tent. Their fragrance will keep wafting to you.
That is very sweet of you, Lino. Mora, let's go a bit deeper into the woods, shall we? Over that hill. Yes, let's! Shh! Someone's there!
I mean no harm. I am Prince Ilario, and I am lost.
I am Princess Catherine, and she is my friend Ms. Mora. Welcome to our land.
So pleased to make your acquaintance.
The friends brought Prince Ilario to their kingdom, and what followed were days of great rejoicing and feasting in honor of their royal guest. The three of them, Mora, Catherine, and Ilario, were happy in each other's company. Something strange was happening within them, a tiny flutter in their hearts which comes only when love knocks. For the first time, there was a third with the two friends. Both of them held their love for Ilario as a sacred secret, their first secret ever from each other. But all love is not requited, and great sorrow was to come upon one of them. Lino, Ilario would love this diamond-studded stylo, wouldn't he?
He will indeed be a most unfortunate man if he cannot value a gift selected by the most ravishing, the noblest lady in the entire world. Oh, thank you so much.
I'm so glad you liked my little gift.
I would be the most unfortunate man in the world if I couldn't value a gift selected by the most ravishing, noblest lady in the entire world.
Oh, you are too kind.
I am only being honest.
Catherine's heart broke into 1,000 pieces of grief and sorrow, but Mora and Ilario's hearts were soaring in the lightness of love. They knew nothing of Catherine's grief.
Princess.
They don't even notice anymore that I am not with them.
What can I do to soothe your ailing heart?
Pretend that my heart does not ail at all.
Princess!
I have to do this for the two people I love the most, Mora and Ilario. I cannot let my grief taint their happiness. The prince soon asked Mora's parents for Mora's hand in marriage.
I promise that I will love Lady Mora forever. Her happiness will be the joy of my life, and I will cherish her as the sunflower cherishes the touch of the golden sun.
Mora is like our daughter too. We are indeed blessed parents to see a man who loves their daughter so.
We give permission for your wedding. Oh, Mora, my darling, a happier day has not dawned in our land. Congratulations, congratulations. Catherine, my baby. Your baby has grown up, Mother. Come on, there is so much we need to do before the wedding. And we must have a celebration of announcement, shouldn't we? I shall make all the preparations. And that night, there was a grand, gorgeous feast where the king and queen, along with the prime minister and his wife, announced the wedding of their daughter, Mora, to Prince Ilario. Catherine had brought a beautiful gift for the happy couple. This gift is for the both of you, for my best friend is no longer just my best friend. She is your companion now.
This is exquisite. What is it?
A book that has sayings of all the wise men in the world. It is said that this book brings great good fortune to the one who reads it. From now on, my dears, let all my blessings be yours, and let all your troubles be mine.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Catherine, I love you so. Don't say I'm no longer just your best friend. You're not just my best friend anymore, Mora. Our childhood is over, and now you stand at the threshold of a new, beautiful life. Make me a happy memory, Mora, not the cause of your sadness. Go on, Ilario is waiting. Catherine had been brave, very brave, but life was going to test her more yet. A few days after the celebration, Ilario fell gravely ill. It happened suddenly and it happened severely. No one knew what was wrong with him, and his health deteriorated day by day. Mora sat by his side day and night as Catherine watched from afar, longing to be near him, to look after him, but it was Mora who had the right to be with him. This crushed Catherine's heart. But more than her own grief, Catherine was worried about Ilario and Mora. All she wanted was to make Ilario well again and to see her beloved friend happy once more. For that, she would do anything. And she got her chance. The next morning, a strange gypsy woman came to the palace. Your Highness, far beyond, on the other side of the forest, is a swamp, bigger than any other in the world. Beyond the swamp stays an old woman who knows all cures for all ailments that could ever ail man. But only a lady with a soul as pure as snow can cross the bog, and she must do it all alone. I will go, Mother. No, Catherine, never. It is too dangerous. I will go. I will go for my Ilario. Ilario needs you here with him, Mora. He will die if something were to happen to you. I will go. No, Catherine, I will go. Not when I am around. Mora needs you, and Mother is with her. You know this is the only way. I shall take Lino with me up to the bog. So, with a heavy heart, the king, queen, the prime minister, his wife, and Mora sent Catherine to find the cure for Ilario. Lino was happy to accompany the love of his life on her quest. But Catherine was too stricken with grief to notice his love. Soon, they crossed the forest and reached the endless, sinister bog.
Princess, I beg you, please let me go instead of you.
No, it was I who promised. Wait here for me, and I shall return. I must return for Mora and Ilario. Thank you, Lino. Thank you for always being there for me. As Lino looked on, Catherine went into the bog. But the moment she entered it, a golden halo surrounded her, and Lino remembered, only the one with a soul as pure as snow can cross the bog.
Princess Catherine, you will return, for you go to save the love of another. For your love for your friend and your prince is greater, deeper than your love for yourself.
The bog seemed endless, and it seemed it held within its stinking sludge all the sorrows and fears of the world. As ghostly shadows and creepy creatures kept coming before Catherine, scaring the life out of her. But every time she thought she could endure no more, she thought of Ilario and Mora, and she carried on. She reached a river full of hungry crocodiles. Catherine took a deep breath, thought of Ilario and Mora again, and jumped into the river. The light of her halo spread to the crocodiles, and all of them moved away as she swam across the river. Then she reached a swinging door of iron spears. But once again, the light of her love made her go through them. Finally, she reached the home of the old woman. The woman gave her food and fresh clothing.
You must really love him to have endured the bog for him.
I love him, and my best friend who is to be married to him.
You came all the way to save your friend's love. Didn't it kill you to see them together?
I came here so that I could be the one to ensure their happiness. What more does true love want than the happiness of the one loved?
No wonder you crossed the bog, for you indeed have a soul as pure as snow. Come. Here is the lily of life. Take it back to the palace, and Ilario will be cured.
The moment Catherine grasped the lily, she found herself back to where she had left Lino, and together they rode back to the palace. Ilario was cured.
Oh, thank you, Catherine.
Mora and Ilario's wedding was conducted in great splendor, and both left for Ilario's land as Catherine stood and watched them go. Oh, my sweetheart, if I could do anything to take your grief away. You know the most beautiful aspect of love, Mother? You feel happy when the one you love is happy. That Mora and Ilario are happy brings me more joy than anything ever could. You needn't worry about me, Mother. Ever. It was true. Catherine was saddened, but that she could be the cause of Mora's and Ilario's happiness was enough to give her strength and joy. And that is what true love is all about. Even its pain is joyful. Such true love can be with anyone. Your parents, your brother or sister, your friend, your pet.